Can't talk, but I decided to come on out here. Yeah, voice gone. So I hope y'all can understand me. Hold on, let me get it together here. I'm just getting up. Then I'm going to tell y'all all about last night. It's always something going on in my life. I told you when I came out here, y'all going to start to believe me after a while. I sound different. Different stuff be happening to me, don't be happening to ordinary folks. So I'm going to wait a minute, let y'all come on in. I'm going to tell you about it, about last night, after I got off the live last night. And I just woke up. You ought to be able to see it in my face and in my eyes. I put on some lipstick. That's all I could do this morning. That's it now. And don't be expecting nothing else, okay? And this here is a mess too. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay. Hey, Misty. Good morning. It's still morning. Yeah, it's morning here. So good morning, Misty. How you doing, Misty? Ms.V tired. She ain't gonna do much today. All she gonna do is what she gonna do up in this house today. Change the sheets on the bed. Wash. No cooking. She gonna eat leftovers. She gonna make a meal out of what she cooked yesterday. What's up, friend? Look at friend that caught alive. How you doing, friend? All is well in Houston, Texas. That's good. I'll never know. I'm not going outside the building. And I'm going to rest and probably go back to sleep. Hey, Sting. So last night after I left y'all off live, I told y'all to go over to JP's channel. I hope she come in here or she look at this live. Because she had asked me to come over there and play some music with her. We had done that once before and it was fun. First of all, I laid down. That was the mistake. And I put the phones on the charger. I got this new radio that's got the cell phone chargers on the radio so I can hook up both of them at one time. That was the first mistake, laying down. I said I'll lay down a few minutes and I'll let the cell phones charge up. But I ain't set no clock to wake up. That must have been around 8 something, because I think I remember saying I got 2 hours, I can take a nap. Well, if I'm going to take a nap these days, I need to set something to wake up, because a nap to me can be pushing on into another day. Who? Renelium? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Sending positive vibes from Melbourne, Australia. Come on in the building, baby. I'm becoming the international auntie. Hey, Brenda, how you doing? Good morning. Hey, Miss Carolyn. Good morning to you. Miss Jean, good morning to you, Miss V. Did you stay up late last night? No. Well, yes and no. I'm going to get to the story. Let me speak. Hold on. AD, can we see your feet, please? Not today. You go back and look at them videos where I was out at the pool. You see my feet all the time at the pool. Okay? So there you got plenty of videos. You can see my feet. Go to the ones where I go to get my pedicure. You can see my feet. Not today. Hey, LaWanda. What happened? You not feeling good? I feel fine. Just tired. Okay, so I done caught up on everybody. And classy lady, good morning. So this is what happened. I put both cell phones on the charger on the new radio I got. I pushed both of them in. They were charging, so I could have one to be on and one to play the music on. Good morning, Lucinda. And so, okay, I'm trying to keep the story straight. Okay, after I put the cell phones on the charger, I fell asleep. What woke me up was the alarm system here went off. Nothing new, nothing indifferent. I don't really advise nobody now, after being here a year and a half, to move into any place that's not a house, that's brand new. Because it's a lot of kinks they got to get out. So, we've been having the alarm system go off from time to time. So it went off again last night. That's what woke me up. But when it woke me up, it was 12 o'clock. Okay? Last night. So all you can do when the alarm go off, because you don't know if it's real or if it's not real, grab your purse, hit that door, look and see if it's any fire, anything in the hall. The steel doors are going to close on you. So for me, I got to go straight out the door into the garage because I got steel doors on both sides of me. So I'm in the middle. So I got my purse real fast and I hit the door and went out the garage. And then you got to drive down if you don't see no smoke, if you don't want your car to burn up in case it's a fire. So I'm driving down. Elevators ain't gonna work when that alarm go off. So you gotta either walk down the steps or you gotta drive out of here. Well, me, I'm gonna take my chances that I can drive out of here. As long as I don't see no smoke and no flame. If I see smoke and flame, I just got to make that circle on down because I'm still not walking them steps. So we're outside for about 2 hours. So it's 2 o'clock. And then finally, we get the call on the PA system. It's okay to go back in. I haven't even looked at the phone this morning. Usually I send you an email and tell you what's going on. So that was my night. It broke my sleep up. So that's why y'all didn't see me over on JP's channel. And that's why I'm looking like I'm still sleeping, because I am. And I'm going back to sleep too. I'm going to get up and I'm going to fix me something to eat. And I'm going to stay up for a little while, change the linen on the bed, and I'm going back to sleep. And I'm going to stay until I wake up because I'm off today. And I'm going to take advantage of this off day. Hi, Miss. I would highly appreciate it if you could show a glimpse of your feet. Why are y'all coming in here with this feet crap this morning when I just told you go back and look at the videos? What if y'all got some kind of foot fetish? That ain't happening. So stop asking. Why you need to look at my feet? Go look at the videos. They out there. At the while I'm getting the pedicure, all summer long I was at the pool. Go give me a view and look at the video. That's kind of crazy. I'm not talking about feet and y'all keep coming in here with this foot fetish stuff. Woo, I can't with y'all. They are funny, Lawana. I don't get that. Sometimes I just don't get people, period. What's up, D? Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Hey, Lane. That's a troll, Ms.V. It's probably one of these old sick people out here that's trying to do content. They got it bad. Trolling your page and saying stupid stuff. And it's probably the same person with 2 pages. Good morning, Riri. How you doing? D is laughing. Okay, I don't want to miss nobody. Let me go back up. My Rena. I miss Rena and Kevin. I did. Good morning, y'all. So, that's been my night. Here come another one. Good morning, Tom. Elaine, sad. They are, and they don't realize this is, you look an international mess. This is showing in different countries and everywhere else. That's why they won't come in here with their real name. Because I wouldn't let nobody. I got something that licks up, some package. I don't remember ordering it. That's someone with a foot fetish. Like I said, go get me a view and go out there and look if you want to see my feet that bad. I look like a damn fool picking up my feet. And we talking about something totally different to show you my feet. What I'm gonna get out the deal? You move on, okay? The Chinese witches are coming after me, okay? Yeah, let them get you, I guess. If you believe in the Chinese witches, and nobody got time for it. We got a lot of trolls in here this morning, but don't block them. Let them stay in. They want to conversate too. Diva says, not Diva the boss, Diva Fever. If we can't be distasteful, what we doing here? Okay. So anyway, I know y'all gonna start taking them out. I knew it. Things say too late. I'm blocking them. Okay. Elaine say exactly. Where's the respect? They don't have any for themselves, much less anybody else. I don't know anything about that, Tom. Nothing whatsoever. You got the wrong person now. I don't know anything about witches. I don't know nothing about what's going on in China. So you might have to get some advice from somebody else. I can't give you advice on something I don't know about. What's up, my Reba? Can y'all see my message? Yeah, we can see it. Why? You welcome, Tom. Okay. God bless you too, Tom. So anyway, that's what happened to me last night. That's why y'all didn't see me last night. Because I was up and down. Taking a nap, alarm go off, then up until no, it was really 3 something. I remember seeing 3:15 when I got back in the house. And then going back to sleep. So it's just been a night of up and down. Man, I don't like that kind of sleep. That's broken sleep to me. And I was so sleepy sitting out in the car waiting on them to tell me to come back up. Yeah. But anyway, I finally got up and cleaned up this morning. And when I looked at the clock, I was like, I just should wait till the night. Then I was like, no, I'm going out here now. So what's going on with y'all? Mr. Say, hit that like button, please. 17 likes and 87. You mean to tell me I had all them trolls coming up in here that didn't hit the like button? Mm, mm, mm. I don't really understand them because, like, it ain't gonna mess with me. I'm past this stage of letting trolls bother me. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what they do. They get on y'all's nerves worse than they get on mine. I promise. I could care less. I had my phone in my pocket just making sure it's not a pocket dialer. Oh, no, 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 no. You good. You don't lie. Yeah. So, I did read this morning when I woke up. You know, I always look to see what's out there in the news. And P. Diddy's still all over the place. But this is the question I got for y'all. Who do y'all think he gonna take down? There's a lot of people going down in this. I mean, from politicians. They even talking about politicians in New York, the mayor of New York. Baby, if all you got to do is go out there and start listening now, you hear all kind of names come up that you never would even expected to come up. This is gonna be the takedown of Black Hollywood, I do believe. I don't think too many white ones are gonna go down. J-Lo ain't going down. Justin Bieber ain't going nowhere. But I think this is gonna be the takedown. It's gonna be almost like Black Wall Street. The takedown. That's what I think. Sting say, Jay-Z. Hey Bridget, how you doing? I heard Cuba Gooding Jr. his name this morning. It's just so many of them. And I just think that it's too much money among the Black Hollywood community. And anybody who has attached themselves to him in any way, they already know it because they already got the tapes. So they pretty much know everybody that has ever been through there. So he's not too worried that he's not going to be alone. Mm-mm. He's taking everyone down, says Bridget. I believe that. You from Indonesia, stay healthy, mom. Okay, a beating. I think you came in before because I couldn't pronounce the first name. Okay, let me go back. Elaine said, "You right, Miss V." And you know when we get that much money and we don't protect our money and we don't protect ourselves with who we are associated with, they will get you sooner or later. Oprah has really been protective of her money and who she deals with. Now, they put a lot of rumors out there about her and Gail for years, but that was probably the best thing she could have done, is not get involved with all these other people that could bring her down. Okay, let me go back up and read y'all's comment here. I think I'm starting with Miss Carolyn. He is going to, what is that, high for Jay-Z, but I doubt that he can touch Jay-Z, just my opinion. There's a lot of stuff out there on them tapes that's coming out with him and Jay-Z and him and Beyonce. Shocking to me. Not Jay-Z, her. Yep. But then she did marry him. So we'll just have to wait and see. And we ain't going to have to wait that long either, I don't believe. Because they don't want all these people to start, with the money that they have, they can move around. And they don't want that. So I think it won't be very long. Yes, Elaine. So Russell Simmons, the only one, got away. He went to Bali. He knew they were coming after him next. Mm-hmm. Too cool for a name. What about my earrings? They're huge. Okay, so they're mine. I don't know. It just seemed like he gonna pull so many people down. And to me, it's just so sad that these people have worked this long and this hard for their money, but they were doing the wrong things to get some of the money. All the money wasn't good money. And that's what's gonna pull them down, is the bad money. Yep. Miss Jean say, seems everybody, Ms. V, it's sad they all knew what was going on. Every last one of them. Nobody was in the dark. Nobody. And apparently they all knew in Hollywood, the Hollywood celebrities, I'm calling them. They might not necessarily lived in Hollywood, but the Hollywood celebrities, they knew what he was all about. Because they're bringing it out now. I was listening this morning, and one person was doing an interview, and they was asking about Will Smith and Jada. And the opinions they had of them is like, he said, give me one word to describe these people. The first person he called out, he said Will Smith. The first thing he said, gay. Did you ever see that? Before he married Jada, did you see it? Did y'all? Am I the only one that did not see that when he was just a teenager growing up on TV? But then I look at his children, how different. I don't want to call them weird because they're kids, but how different they are and how different they were raised. They're not normal, everyday kids. Then they asked one word about Jada. He said, I got to give you two words on her. A wicked witch. And I thought, oh my God. Now, my husband, my deceased husband, went to school with Jada's mother in Baltimore. He knew her very well. From the time they were little kids. And after she got off the drug problem and out the streets of Baltimore, she came home, she tried to raise them. But it might have been just a little bit too late. living in that area, you grow up hard. It's not an easy life because it seems like nobody in that area had much of anything. A row home, walk to school every day, and if you were smart enough to get out of there and go on to college or move away with a relative, that's the best thing ever happened to you. It's almost like a generational curse. Now you got a few people that grew up there that are all right. What I mean is when they were growing up, they had a little something. But for the most part, no. Mm-mm. Seems everybody, Ms.V, is sad they're gonna all knew what was going on. Yeah, Gene, they knew what was going on. It just hadn't hit public media yet. And all we ever knew was the Diddy parties. And then I saw another little clip yesterday where he himself was saying, this is not 2016 anymore. This is 2024 now. And we throwing billionaire parties. And I thought, why would you say that? I just don't understand how you could put yourself up on a cloud like that, even if you had made it to that level. You know doggone well they're okay with you being a small town millionaire. If you got a million, okay. Plant workers these days have million, okay, when they leave in that 401k, that ain't no big deal. But when you start talking about billions, you've passed the $1 million status. You think them people want you to be up there where they are? And you don't think they looking and they listening? Now, we're not billionaires and we looking and listening and we piecing stuff together. They got the opportunity to do it much faster than us. Wow. Reba say big wigs already retiring. CEO of Sony, Nike, Quincy Jones. I was shocked when they called him and Clyde Davis in there also. Jay-Z, Damn Dash, TD Jakes. It's a lot of folks, Reba. It is. And to me, it's just so sad because they all black. Except, Clyde Davis, but he's made so much money off of black people. And what did they have to do? The Whitney Houstons and all these people that he made. It's a lot of stories gonna come out. West Ice, she ain't lying. Preach, ain't he? How will 34 felonies? He will be next. Who? R. Selsby? I don't know who that is, Elaine. 34 felonies. How you get 34 felonies? But it's amazing to me how I guess people just want to be in that crowd of names because a lot of people like the name drop and be around that type of money. But you already know, you can't tell me Jay-Z, Beyonce, even TD Jakes, he didn't know what kind of party Diddy was throwing. And you step down from your mega church that your daughter take over to try to clear your name. I bet when the people pull those videos out that house, they were probably sitting there simply amazed at some of the people that are on those videos. And then you got people like J-Lo who was with him for a while. So if he treated Cassie so bad and he treated the other one, what did he do to you? Because you were only there, it seems like now, for the money and the party. You knew what was going on. You didn't leave right away. Wasn't like, oh, after the first date you ran. Remember, this Diddy case is ongoing federal investigation. It is. And it's going to bring a lot of more people down. before the investigation is over. And I saw like a lot of other little clips and videos where he's in big time danger. It's almost like Epstein. You damned if you do, if you alive, and you damned if you do, if you dead. But to a lot of them, he'd be better off gone, out of here. Because it's not so much what he's going to say, now it's what those videos and those tapes are going to say. They got it now. Hey, Uncle Luke, our kids, yeah, they were different. Like I said, I don't want to call nobody's kids weird, but they were different. Talking about Will Smith and Jada's kids. Mister, the federal investigation is open, active investigation as we speak. It is. Yeah. So it's a lot of more people could be pulled in. And we don't know who testified either for them to pick him up. But when it all come out, I don't think I'm going to be shocked now about any of it. Because if you connected yourself with him, you knew what you were doing. You either wanted the clout, the money, or the fame, or he made you. Now, all these rappers are coming out that weren't connected with him, saying you knew it was all about New Booty. Okay? Wow. So what do you call him? I don't have a word for a person like that. He's like a monster. He didn't care. Kids, women, men, it didn't matter what color, it didn't matter, nothing, okay? If you wanted to get into the game that he was in, you had to go through him, it appears. LaWanna said they are very weird. Yeah, they're different, 100. Diddy doesn't have to take Jay-Z down. The white man will do it because he is in so many of the videos at the parties. Exactly, Bridget. It's a lot of them excuse me, that are going to be on those videos. And I just can't imagine what could be brought out after hearing so much about what was actually going on in there. Men on men and sitting up showing private parts and all of this stuff, and oh my God, all night, locked up in rooms for 2 and 3 days, drugging folks against their will. There's some deep stuff there. He was doing a Bill Cosby drugging people. Yeah, there's a lot of people say they were drugged against their will. They didn't know it. They had a drink. And he even admitted on a lot of it. He got too vocal and too bold. Because if you watch a lot of what he was saying, yeah, I put a little something extra in there. Why would you say that? You're incriminating yourself. When the FBI have an open investigation, everything is top secret confidential information. Yep. You look how they never said a word until they went. The day they went to raid the homes, nobody knew nothing. It's just all of a sudden they were there. He didn't know nothing. And then they went in at just the right time when it was there. They had been looking at him for a long time. Yeah. And whatever they found that day was enough to take him in and hold him. So I can't even imagine what would be on them videos. Y'all, please bring up the likes. I only got 30 likes with 80 people in here. What's up, Princess? Good morning, Latina. How you doing? All that money to do things that will cost you your life. Can't feel bad for them. They knew what they were doing. It wasn't like a lot of them, maybe if that was the first time going to a party, They may not have known, but did they hold you down in there where you couldn't leave? Huh? Did they tie you up? Uh-uh. Nah, I don't get that. How you could get to be that successful and let money just take you to a place where I guess that's always been in your mind, something you wanted to do, but now you got the means necessary to throw that kind of party and do what you want to do to people. I don't think he'll ever see daylight again. Mm-mm. It's too many other people that we don't know about. That's going to come out. The politicians, you think that people want to be taken down and disgraced and defamed like that? I saw pictures with Trump, with Diddy, this morning. Mm-hmm. Jeffrey Epstein. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be a lot of folks. And to me, it's always only that one could do it. It's just like out here on social media. Only that one could do it. Mm-hmm. And you don't know when to quit. You don't know how to leave people alone. You got a problem, but you don't go seek help for the problem. And then your whole world comes tumbling down. Good afternoon. I mean, it's all good, Latina. I don't know if it's morning or afternoon here. My rest was so broken up. On the way to work. Okay, Tajista, you said you were going to be working with the high school today. You should have a good day with them. I will be with moderate to severe cognitive disability autistic kids. You'll be all right with high school, I do believe. Yeah. Come back and let us know how it went. My biggest problem with dealing with autistic kids is that junior high, when them hormones are changing and woo, you know, when they get on the bus, this is not going to be a good day right here. Prepare for the worst. Expect anything. That's what I do. Sexy Red is in the building. Hey, Sexy Red. Ms.V, you telling that girl what I got to lose. I mean, it's all over the news. I'm just repeating what's out there on the news. I wasn't there. I didn't see it. I ain't never been to no Diddy party. Mm-mm. When we know it's a lot of hearts behind this as well. Yeah, it is. It's all races. It's all genders. It's all everything. Anybody who wanted to make it in the business, anybody who had a little money, anybody who wanted to do freak offs, that's what it's all about. Yeah. They said that Quincy Jones started this. He been around for a minute. It'll all come out. I will be driving soon, so just be listening. I have a blessed day. Okay, you too, to just appreciate you coming in. Elaine is saying, I'm talking about Trump, Ms.V. I was reacting to a post that got deleted. I saw him in a lot of pictures because that was all over social media this weekend. I don't know. It was nowhere I could go where I didn't see something about Diddy. If you went to the shorts, if you went to the reels, if you went to almost anybody out there, this is the subject, the topic of conversation now. And it's just so much. If you go on this channel, this is coming out. You go over here, this is coming out. And my mind is trying to process all of this. Like, how can one man have this much time to run all the businesses supposedly that he had and then do all this stuff? You didn't do it by yourself. Somebody had to connect all this stuff together for you. Well, what about them? They going down too? Who put the parties together? Who got the food? Did y'all have nothing but alcohol? I mean, It's a lot of people involved in this stuff that even worked for him and was around him. Why y'all didn't say nothing? That might be a question that might be asked. I don't know. Elaine wants you to have a beautiful day, to Gisty. Did they release any videos yet, Ms. V? They just showing clips from back in the day, but the FBI has not released any videos because it's an ongoing case. They're not going to release anything until after the fact. These are people going back, like, into his past parties, his past life, and pulling up clips of things that have already been out there. That I didn't see none of them because I really wasn't following Diddy like that. He never was a person that I wanted to follow. Elaine, make you look at the people in Hollywood like highly weird. And they different. When you get into that type of money, I'm sure the ones that are not into that, they have a hard life. Trying to just be normal and trying to live like a normal person with money would live. Because that ain't the norm, obviously. Miss Bridget say greed and popularity put them all in a position where it is impossible to get out. I agree. However, Diddy supposed to have given Pastor millions to sleep with him, allegedly. What kind of pastor is that? I thought you was out here trying to preach the gospel. Did God ever receive millions from anybody to sleep with them? Show me that in the Bible. Huh? See, that's a turnoff to a lot of people that's trying to get their soul saved down here on earth to go to heaven or go to a better place. When you have people out here with mega followings, and they always, them that's got the devil in their life and letting the devil use them, they always gonna have big followers. People believe in foolery. They don't have to show them nothing. They don't have to present no papers. They said it. They're very entertaining people, but you need to watch who entertaining you. Now, these people been going to this church for years, putting out mega money. And he been living a great lifestyle for years. To come to find out, this is who you've been listening to. Now, was he sent of God? I know he called him his son, too. I often thought about that. Like, why aren't you helping your son? Could you help in your own pockets? Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, Steen. Katie, where you been, sugar? Man, I ain't seen Katie in months. Y'all just step in and step out and come back. But I guess you always know the doors. I'ma leave the door open, girl. Come on in, Katie. What you saying? Epstein was gonna drop some names also. Of course. Once you get in a hello like that, look, whatever it takes. If you know you ain't gonna get out, well, I'm not gonna let you stay out there and do what I used to do. Because they start thinking pretty rational now. I saw where the attorney went into the jail and talked to him yesterday. He want to say, oh, he's doing fine, he's just trying to help us with the case. Man, I don't believe it. I don't. Because I'm not a billionaire. And if they lock me up in a place like that, I'm telling you, I'd be stoned to bone crazy. It's crazy, crazy. Thinking that I got to be up in here for the rest of my life. They can't let that man out. It's too many people involved. If they let him out, somebody gonna take him out on the street. Because he know too much. He got too many videos of folks. He videoed everything. And if you knew that, if you had ever been to a party, I saw one video of somebody talking, said he had over 375 cameras in one house. So there was no place safe in there where he didn't see what was going on. It's a federal investigation. All information is top secret, confidential information. That's correct. How they gonna let something out before he even goes to trial? That would taint the trial. People would be running with it. It's always the element of surprise when you're dealing with the FBI. Diddy has some idea of what they know and what they got because he know what's on them tapes. But we, the people, ain't gonna know. And you never gonna know it all. Nope. Super stickers, super chats are available. Memberships are affordable. You got that right. Prices, cash apps, $ Vida Brown. Thank you, Sting. I appreciate that. And I always have to stop and thank those of you who send cash apps, super stickers, super thanks, all of whatever you do. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Living for Jesus, good morning. How you doing? You love the earrings? Thank you. I appreciate that. One of the islands that we went to, I'm not sure. Anytime I saw something unusual and different that I don't see here in the States, when we were out of the country or on an island or somewhere, I would always pick them up. And then never really wore them that much because I was in jobs that I couldn't wear them. So now, when I was in a beauty shop, they would get on my nerves because you're doing this all the time. You move it and they move it. But now, I was like, okay, you gonna wear this stuff or not? Or you gonna leave it here for somebody else to wear? So I decided I'm gonna wear it. They made sure he didn't get out of jail no time soon because he was gonna turn himself in. But the day before, they went on and arrested him so he would not be able to get out on a bond at that time. And that was smart on their part. They knew exactly what they were doing. Because he had been in New York since September the 5th is what I had read. So he knew this was coming down, but he didn't know when. They got him. Good morning, Vanessa. How you doing? Blessings right back to you. Friends say the devil, he is that. Yep. Makes me think that T.D. Jakes was a devil up there in that pulpit too. If you entertaining that kind of stuff on the outside and you get up there in the pulpit for money, you mean to tell me you over a mega church that's bringing in buku money, and then you got to go to the devil on the outside and entertain yourself with sexual pleasures for money? I don't know how God gonna deal with that one now. And you. Vanessa said, yes, it's a big mess. It sure is. A big mess for a whole lot of people, but guess who don't have to be bothered with it? You and I. We ain't been there. We don't know nothing. We just can get out here and discuss it. Okay? Well, what we do know. Because what's inside them sealed papers and all that other stuff the feds got, it'll be a minute before all that come out. The feds don't move until they got you. Exactly, Katie. That's exactly right. And they waited some time too. I guarantee you this been going on for years. They've been putting their eyes out there. As all this stuff come in and all these small town people put reports out there, that open them up to say, okay, well, here comes another one. Here comes another one. This one over here. That one over there. Yeah, same kind of stuff. Drugged and raped. I've been part of FBI sting before, and it's just like on TV. Oh, really? I've never been a part of the FBI, nothing about them. When it got past sheriff, marshal, police, DA's office, and Brandon is a federal prosecutor, but he does not talk about anything about that. That is like top secret. Only thing you know is what he does, prosecute. That's it. Cases and all that stuff, that's off limits. Diddy's going to federal prison in 2025. which will be better than being in a jail or a prison that's not a federal prison, because they say that those prisons are much nicer than, you know, a regular prison. I don't know. Never been in one. Don't care to go in one. Not that interested. CSHGWS, send these animals back to Africa. Why are we going to send them back to Africa? They wasn't born and raised in Africa. I don't think that's a good idea. Africa want them people over there. They do enough stuff on their own. Hey, Shatika, good morning. How you doing? Like they say, Ms.V, the freaks come out at night. And they did, baby. Yes, indeed. Now all of what's taking place is coming out. And it ain't going to be good at all. And you think, these people have children of their own. That's what I was thinking about. Why would I want somebody to do that to my kids? I'm doing it to your child, but I got 7 children out here, Diddy. Would you want somebody to do that to your child? Drug them and rape them? Beat them up like you did the lady? And then people are now missing and they trying to connect that to him also. Oh, I don't know. This ain't gonna turn out good at all. That's all I know. Ms.V, go to Mr. Let Go On. He has a lot of information and has the book that Kim, his baby mama, written. They got the videos from Diddy's house, so he couldn't blackmail once they got them arrested. Time. I knew she was coming out with trying to write a book. And I thought at one time, just thinking to myself, I said, you know what? Whatever she's putting in that book, he don't want it in that book. And that's what I think kind of happened to her. They said she had pneumonia, but it was more to it than that. With that kind of money, you can pay anybody to do anything to anybody. And they'll do it. Yeah. Money taking you to a place you do not want to go, to prison. Exactly. Nobody wants to go there. I don't care where. Because you confined. At that time, they telling you when you can sleep, when you got to get up, when you can eat, what you going to eat. Your freedom is gone. It's gone completely. The life you once lived, you got to get that out of your head. You'll never live that life again. Vanessa, they get all those dollars, don't know how to control themselves, just go crazy and lose all control because they're not putting it to good use. He did have some kind of little magnet school he had started and stuff like that, but it's so much other things that he could have did for people around the world. He could have with that kind of money. Instead of investing so much into liquor and all this other stuff he did, which didn't turn out in his favor either, why not invest it into some children going to school? Why not put some kids through college? I mean, I'm not a billionaire, and I've helped kids go through college before. Doing their hair for free, feeding them. When I went over to take my daughter food, I took enough for her friends too. Bringing them home, let them stay at my house if their parents were out of town. Yes, you could come here for Thanksgiving. When I went shopping, they went shopping with me. That's why I say he did not use his money wisely at all. He could have done so much more for the community, but his mind was too messed up. Putting in parks or gyms or in these low-income neighborhoods, places where kids could go after school that was safe, instead of out there on the streets. I can't with him. Living for Jesus, it's all biblical. When the angels got Lot out of Sodom, the men were so obsessed with trying to rape the angels even after being stuck blind. When you allow perversion in, it comes in a tidal wave. Yep, it does. And a lot of this is biblical. It has happened before. Yeah, everything you got now, you had then. The names have changed. That's it. But maybe not to this degree, because you didn't have modern technology and you didn't have the modern things we have of the day. Is more primitive back then. But not much has changed. Come on, Bushwatchers, get those likes up. I know they didn't. 48, okay. They trying. Step out. I watched the entire raid on his homes on TV yesterday, a documentary called Taking Down Diddy. Yeah, that's a good title for the documentary too, Taking Down Diddy. But I would think that at what point do you not realize? I guess when the more people came and the more celebrities he could tie up with him and they fell for the okie doke, it just made him feel that much more powerful. And the poor ones that was trying to get in there, I saw one of the rappers who said he has used his work for over 20 years. Every song he's ever written was his. And he didn't make no money off of it. None. He had a lot of control, a lot of power. Do not let no one take you someplace you do not want to go, jail or prison. I ain't never been there and I do not want to go. And I'm not going to take myself. It's on Tubi. Okay. I'm going to have to watch it, Sting. This Diddy case is going to trial in 2025. I believe it. I don't think it's going to last longer than that. Because they pretty much got the goods on everybody from the videos that they confiscated from the house. Hey, Winnie. Wow, Ms.V, speak on it. It's out there now, Winnie. Yep. Matthew, Diddy is getting his cheeks clapped. Probably. Not right now because they're keeping him away from everybody. But I don't think he's going to survive prison. I don't. When they put him with the general population, because he has talked so much and because he has so much on people, somebody, I just feel, is going to shut him down. I just don't think he's going to make it. Not everyone who says they are a Christian is really one. That's why Jesus says, look at the fruit of their lives. You're right, living for Jesus. You're absolutely correct. When it doesn't take a little or nothing but good, charismatic charisma to be believed. Yeah, if you have that voice that's entertaining and you can come out here and you have a bunch of drama and people are all off into it. It doesn't have to be real. It can be lies. It's all in how you, I guess, entertain the people. I don't know. I just couldn't do that. I'm not going to want to bring people into my channel on a bunch of lies, because one lie called for another lie, and another lie, and another lie. And then somebody come out here and they catch you up in the lies. You got to be a dumb person to sit up there and continue to listen to the lies. And you already know you done caught that person in a lie. You don't prove them to be a liar, but you still run over there to listen to the lies. Then I hope you get caught up in whatever they caught up in, because it's something wrong with them. If they got to come out here and continually lie on you or try to take you down, it's something wrong with them people. The best thing you can do is get away from them and let them do whatever they want to do, say whatever they want to say, and eventually they're going down. They ain't right. They'll meet their maker. Ms.V, he has probably had a lot of them signs NDA. Mm-hmm. But a few of them I read, friend, said they wasn't signing no NDA. They just walked away from him completely. Some people can't be bought by money, in other words. I'm one of them people. You're not going to buy me with no money because all money ain't good money. Where that money come from? If I ain't worked for it, not in this day and time. No, baby. And ain't nobody going to give you nothing without wanting something in return. That's a fact. No. Diddy let Satan use him, and he took that to using others in Leviticus ways. What's done in the dark will come to the light. Karma has landed. It's over for him. Really, it is. When it's speaking to everybody, laughing at me, Vanessa. This Diddy case will go on until year 2025. Okay, mister? About 30 years ago, they changed the Hollywood sign here in California to Hollyweird. Oh, really? Because I hadn't noticed that. I just always saw the Hollywood up on the hill up there. Pastor lost a lot of people in the church before this happened because they were speculating on pastors and Diddy. Oh, wow. You say 30 years ago, Bridget? Wow. Diddy done. Uh-huh. He did way too much than R. Kelly. Yeah, R. Kelly just was on the surface doing little stuff. Okay. They really didn't even have to give R that much time. They could have put him in the therapy, got his head straightened out. And because he didn't throw them wild parties and he didn't do all that stuff Diddy did. No. Mm-mm. And got his head straightened out, and then they could have let him come on out and sing some more songs. Yeah, because that they silenced his voice is what they did. And I think his was behind the children. But they could have fixed his problem much better. Diddy's problem ain't fixable. We don't know about nobody coming up missing or dying or drugged or none of that stuff with R. No. I think they gave R way too much time. They could have put him in therapy and let him serve some time for his crime. I don't say he should have walked. He should have served some time, but I think he got a little too much. Okay, so if they gave R that much time, then Diddy, you know you gone for life. Hey, Miss Joy, how you doing? Those earrings are rocking. Thank you, Shatika. I appreciate that. I'm always looking for something different when I'm out there. Ramona, hey, Ms.V in chat. How you doing? I'm a little bit tired with this alarm going off last night and having to drive out on the outside and wait to make sure everything was clear. The devil got at me last night saying, oh, man, it go off all the time. I said, you know what? You better get your butt up out of here because this might be the time to have a fire for real. Yep. You good, Vanessa? That's good. Fortune, TD Jakes supports LGBTQ, and that's not the Christian way. No, it's not. It's the way of the world, okay? People have come to accept people for who they are and how they are, but it has nothing to do with the Bible whatsoever. He created Adam and Eve in the Bible, not Steve and Adam or Mary and Jane, okay? To be fruitful and multiply. But if that's what you choose, this is my thinking, my opinion. If that's what you choose to do and that's what I don't have to answer for it. So it's all right with me, okay? It don't bother me at all because I'm going to be who I am. A straight heterosexual woman, okay? But I'm not going to bash or talk about anybody who chooses a different lifestyle from me because that's their life. I ain't got nothing to do with it, but it's not biblical. And I agree with your Fortune. Okay. Ms.V, that's why the FBI raided his home and got them videos and electronic while they knew he was out of the home. FBI is always a step ahead, always. Because you don't know they out there even looking at you. That was the furthest thing from his mind, that his house was going to get raided that day. But they had it all together. Diddy will remain in federal custody and go to federal prison in 2025. All right, Mr. got him gone. Sting is agreeing that part, Fortune. T.D. Jakes was never called by God. When I got saved, the Lord showed me after fasting and praying that Jakes never belonged to the Lord. Jakes only ever wanted money and power. Well, he got them both, but let me see where that's going to land here. Now, he's already stepped down from the church. And y'all seeing these mega pastors now who got in all these big churches starting back in the 90s. Now, in 2000 and whatever, they stepping down themselves. Because they know they ain't doing the Lord's work. I'm waiting for Joel Osteen to step it down next. T.D. Jakes was supporting that Madam Crap, and you know that God never supported that mess. Never. Shatika, they have an episode on Law and Order SVU where there's a secret society of athletes, rappers, VIPs doing gay stuff, and Law and Order based true events that's really happening. I believe that. And I believe that it's in the athletic world also. And I hope that none of the athletes that's playing right now get involved in that stuff. Because, they was out there talking about Shannon Sharp was gay not too long ago. And then all of a sudden the sex tape comes out. Makes you wonder, did he do this on purpose? But to me now, since it's such a open society where you can be anything you want to be, why hide it if you are? I could respect you better if you just came on out and said you were. Than to be hiding it or either be going back and forth. That's the ones I can't take. Look, don't be messing up the women and then going with the men or vice versa. Be one or the other. And I'm good with it, so I know you like women. Okay, fine. No, long as you know I don't like women, we good. Or if you like men, that's fine. Like I said, I don't have to answer for that. You do. And I ain't got to go to places you go, and I ain't got to do the stuff you do. So it's all good with me. Now, this lady, my whole life, go smash that like button. Hit subscribe and go share her videos. J-Dog, what's happening? I don't know you by that handle, but you say you've known this lady my whole life. Go smash that like button. You're going to have to email me and tell me who you are, J-Dog. But I appreciate you for letting them know you've known me all your life and you want them to smash the like button and subscribe and go share her videos. Thank you. I appreciate that. The FBI can freeze your bank account. They can take anything they want to. They can seize your property. They can do whatever they want to you. If they got the goods on you, they are in control of your life then. Anything. When I worked in River Oaks doing security, they came one morning and told me what they were going to do. They have been watching us for a while and knew when worked and everything. I'm surprised they even said anything to you though, because they normally don't, even though if you're security. Jennifer Lopez not saying anything about Diddy. Nothing at all, period. But she has her own messes, and she been in a lot of mess. Yeah, she has. If she been with him, she been in some mess. Don't be one to want notoriety and celebrity. Now, even those celebrities out there who have tried to just be a celebrity and make their money doing movies or an athlete or whatever they were making their money doing, they did not connect themselves with people like him. And that's what we all have to be careful of. Who are you connecting yourself with and why? If you know this person that did wrong, if you know this person is on papers, why are you following them? Would be my question. What are they doing for you? It seems like you would be doing more for them if you following them than they doing for you. I just can't. Vanessa saying, right, living for Jesus. Most celebrities are into that mess in some form or fashion. What in is another name for a celebrity, an idol, and you know God don't support idolatry, and He doesn't. You're correct. They get above themselves. Diddy will remain in federal prison. Miss Audrey is typing the same thing over and over. Diddy is a grown, wait, Diddy's grown children. This gonna affect them hard. They tied to the business. That's how they were making their money. If they do something out of pocket, apple don't fall far from the tree. But supposedly they were also bringing in some of these women into the parties, younger women, underage women, the children, the two boys. Don't know. I wasn't there. Talking what I heard. Embarrassing and shameful. And how will this affect their money? Now, most of them are millionaires. They got at least $1 million right now. But how is it going to be that you're going to be able to keep it if everything is tied to your father? And who's going to want to do business with you is going to be the question. The white man that was into child pornography. Oh, that's deep. Kevin, I don't want to be around those kind of people. Me either. I don't need nobody knocking on my door, busting up in there. Matthew 24, pathetic times. Yes, Shatika. Pray up, y'all, and your families. We got to. We living in those times. I've been preaching that for a couple of weeks now. This is the time we living in. Expect anything to happen. Expect anybody to say anything. Disconnect yourself from people who not right. I don't care if you've been around them for years and years. If you finally see through them and who they are, disconnect yourself from them folks. I've had to do it. County time is different than prison time. You don't have much privilege time in jail as you do in prison. In prison, some have your own personal cell and television, etc., and less rules than in jail. Like I said, I just think somebody inside the prison will probably take him out. If he don't take himself out before he ever get there, remember Epstein never got there. He saw the light. He saw he was going down big time. And if they'll take him down, Diddy don't stand a chance. Diddy thought he was above the law. Exactly. He had gotten to that place in life where he thought money could buy anything and everything. The wide road leads to destruction, right, Kevin? And Shatika's agreeing, I'm on the narrow road. I'm on my own path. I ain't even on the road. And I don't need nobody on that path that's trying to take me down. And I ain't got nothing like Diddy, okay? I'm just happy-go-lucky with what I got and what I have accomplished in life, and I'm happy with it, okay? I don't need no more and no less. I'm good right where I am. How many times have I said that? And to be left alone and leave me at peace. I ain't bothering you, don't bother me. And I mean that. Diddy's in protective custody in a room by himself. You're right, mister. We almost there. Come on, hit that like button. I can't even see it now. But we also passed our time. So let me try to get down to these last comments. Government has its uses with these materials. Okay. Hey, Amelia, how you doing? Trump or Kamala? Well, we'll discuss them. They got the what? Vice presidential debate coming up. I don't know when it is, but it's soon. I saw a headline of that. So I need to watch that too to see if anything happens to whichever one get in as president, what we can expect from the vice president. They just as important as the president, believe it or not. GRU, Jacksonville, Florida here. Welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Hey, good afternoon. The parents should have did some time with R. Kelly. I feel that way too. If I am foolish enough to know what he's all about and I let my children go out there with him, then I'm selling them out to him for money. HD. So I agree with that. Bridget, the Hollywood sign has been changed back and they gated it so they can't spray paint it or do whatever to it. Wow. Amelia said, not the Muslim way. I don't think there's nobody's way. Brother-in-law just saying something. Anthony, yes, amen. Amelia's agreeing. What do you think about Gaza? We're going to do some commentary on that. I don't want to mix it up and I'm almost over my time, but we'll do some commentary on that, Amelia. You think it's a political distraction? Well, I wouldn't want it to be a political distraction with me going to jail and losing everything. That's a fact. R. Kelly deserves the time he got because he will continue to victimize people. He has never showed any change or even a desire to change. If he was let out, he'll go right back to doing his dirt. You don't think therapy would have helped him? He's too far gone to have been changed by behavior therapy. Pages of the book have been posted on FB and TikTok, says Katie. All right. Distraction. Your tax money is killing children. Explain that, Amelia. How my tax money is killing children. Kevin say depends on which one he's set to. Yeah, because I'm thinking there's some that's much worse than others. TD Jakes stepped down because he knows he's going down, in my opinion. And I kind of feel the same way. P did it. Okay, Rollet. So do we have to wait half an hour for her to read our comments? Amelia, slow down. Baby, I'm reading them. Okay. He did it on purpose, Ms. V, so they would stop talking about his sexuality. Okay. Okay, bye. Love from... Okay, so you out the country talking noise. Bye. See you later. Hello, Andrea from Italy. I'm good. How are you? They had to tell me because I would have to open the gate and let them in. What we are doing here. Andrea, you're going to have to be patient. This is my channel. And I read the comments as I get to them and I do commentary. So maybe this ain't the channel for you. If you're going to come over here trying to rush people and, tell people how to run that channel, you might want to get your own. I'm just saying, okay? Shannon ain't gay. I believe him, love him, and Asha Nightcap. Okay. Money will only magnify your personality, good and evil, and that's facts. Good afternoon, Aaron. How you doing? Diddy was all for Diddy, and you got that right. Everyone is coming out the closet and not focusing on God because I never read where God was for gays and said be happy and multiply, but not that happy. They can't multiply. That's why I'm saying, Bridget, he said be fruitful and multiply, but they can't multiply. So therefore, it's not of him. That's of their own choices. I hope I've made myself clear with that. Watch out for the fake false prophets. They're coming. Read it. It's in there in the last days. That's where the sex trafficking come in at bringing all these women from everywhere. And I'm surprised he was able, but he had a private plane too, y'all. Because getting them through Homeland Security, I worked in Homeland Security in Baltimore. That ain't easy. It's not. Getting them people through there. They got to be vetted in. High profile suicide watch, says Kevin. Sexatorian. Okay. Money is the root of all evil, Aaron. You're correct. Ms. V, someone want to buy some property from Diddy already by the transaction didn't go through. He can't do nothing right now. Everything is frozen, right? The FBI wasn't going for anything until the investigation is over. Wow. Thank you, Fancy Pants. I appreciate that. And welcome to Chatting with Ms.V. Aaron, it's the love of money that's the root of all evil, says Sting. Okay, let's not pray. Prey. Hi, Ms.V. People sell their soul for fame and fortune. When Satan is finished, he moves on, leaving you alone. My nephew is in the industry. He knows them, but he is low key. Praise God. Prayer works. Yes, indeed. And that music industry is of Satan anyway. Remember who was conducting the heavenly choir and got kicked out? Got to be very careful. The love of money is the root of all evil. We agree, Kevin. The devil will use them and discard them. They made R. Kelly an example, and Diddy should have seen that, but it might have been a little bit too late. Keep digging 7. Test every spirit. Okay, y'all. This has been fun talking to y'all this morning. Thank you, moderators, for coming in and taking out the comments that I didn't need to read, interrupting the chat. But y'all came up with some very good points this morning. We just have to wait and see how this is going to play out. But in my opinion, I don't think he'll ever see daylight again. Probably, if you think R. Kelly don't need to see daylight, he definitely don't need to see daylight, because he has more connected to him that's bad and evil stuff than R did. So we'll just keep watching it, and we'll keep doing commentary on it until it plays out. If anything new comes up, even if we're not talking about that, y'all are welcome to put it into the chat. And let this be an example to us as Black people as we go up that wrong and climb that ladder of success. Do the right thing. I mean, don't get so hung up on money where it lets all these ungodly and evil spirits take over your life. He had an underground direct to his home and would have the young kids to meet them so it wouldn't look so suspicious. But that's a sick mind anyway, because you have children. He has 7 children out there. R. Kelly had kids. Would you want this to happen to your child? How would you feel then? Is my question. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later on this evening. I'm going to get up and find me something to eat and do a little washing, a little cleaning up today, and I'll come back and we'll talk about another subject later on tonight. If y'all find anything else that happened today, we'll talk about it tonight. Take care until then. Hit that like button, like, share, and subscribe, and I appreciate you always. Thank you for the donations. Have a good day.